my god, why? This is interesting. So, went for the squeeze here, top set. I'm gonna bet it's quite small. Top quads. I guess we check. Really good news to see a bet. We just call and then call again. Go on. For the boys. Oh, we're not gonna get the rest here. How do you even win this pot? Like, how do you call on the river here? You just can't. He's literally only bluffing. I wish I was just good enough to know that he was only bluffing. Like, if I had nothing there, which I just can't really have. But how funny it would be if I just had nothing there. I'm just like, you literally can't call. But like, I only know that he's bluffing because I've got 2 kings, right? So he can't have a king that he's like value betting. Tiodi, I want to know how your sessions at 200 have been going. Come on. Tell me. I have no idea about that hand, Gaspar. I was definitely in the bin. I wasn't sure what to do. We can definitely do some checking here. I might do some checking on this roll. Snap's probably a good thing. I think our hand just needs protection here. Just gonna bet 2/3 pot. It's gotta be really close to being all in. I have no clue. Against 2 snap calls, I just don't think I can just do anything but shove. This is really thin, but 2 snap calls, it's just like, do you ever not just have like 10-9 here? Like 9-8. Just no idea. I could have checked the river. No idea, guys. Absolutely no idea. It's against. Like the guy is not good. He's obviously snapping everything. Like it feels like queen should be ahead. Like Jared always says. Like how often is your like my hand is surely just ahead like a lot of the time. I know it seems really thin, but it is blind versus blind, and like you don't really have much jack X, and you might lead some of them as well. And I don't expect you to have aces. Like I was just thinking, like I have the best overpair. You'd at least think about raising a set or 2 pair beforehand. So this is pretty reggy actually. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be an absolute battle. Am I prepared for it? I don't really know. We'll see how it goes. Should be fun. Gonna use 3 here on this flop. This is under the gun MP, so this is super tight spots. This is really, really uncomfortable, but we just call and go from there. Not really sure. I mean, I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good from them. I think we just fold. It's pretty sad, but the reason we fold is because they can have queens and kings, and they should have queens and kings at frequency. Maybe not kings, but definitely queens. 10s and 9s obviously in there. If he's playing 10s and 9s like this, I think it's really poor, but it's whatever. They can have flush draws, which we unblock. Maybe we do have to defend this at some point. 7-8 got there as well. Gonna mix this and call 20%. This time we're gonna call. It's good that we mixed that in the end. I mixed 20% call and called, because even against this, I'm not even doing very well. Apart from the fact that I double block the straight draw. But under the gun versus MP configuration, I just wonder whether we were even allowed to call there. I get cold 4-bet here by a stain. This guy's cold 4-bet is literally like beyond 0, so we don't even play calls here, we're just golden. Stack him always. Just like I said, guys. This is why you don't play like a stain, guys, because you can get away from losing your whole stack here if you're not a complete joke. But if you are, you're just going to get exploited, and I'm going to shove in position with aces in a cold 4-bet pot because you never have anything that isn't exactly what you just had. You see how they tanked as well? Over here, we are opened 2 callers. I bet the flop for small. So I bet the flop small. They called. No, sorry, they raised. I called, and then they snap bet the river of 19 big blinds. We just call and then donk on clubs. Oh my god, it's so enjoyable. He would Snapchat back everything, so we just do. I think we just do this. Let's do this. This is a set, so it's just a matter of whether he'll fold a set to all in. Okay, again, guys, I can't stress this enough. If you are a stain on the game, Sage, talking to you. I know exactly what you have if you play a hand like this. You just have a set, so I get to play perfectly. I get to play perfectly. I don't think I can shove because I think as someone this tight will maybe fold. But maybe I can overbet the river. They didn't even think about pot, so maybe I want to bet bigger. Looks like he's having a reasonable session. Gonna call here, not super comfortable. Now we're just gonna lose the stack, unfortunately, if he does have something good. They're all over. Yeah, I think all in. I think all in. It's gonna be high equity hands and then sets. If he's got a set, then it's whatever. But it's not the end of the world to like. I imagine they have something that's got loads of equity that they don't know whether they can call it off. Obviously a set calls. Yeah, they just didn't know what they were doing. I mean, obviously this is the snappiest of calls of all time, but they just didn't know what they were doing. It's really, really annoying to lose that one. Disgrace. Flat the button here. I'm gonna bet the turn. It's interesting. You can go either way. I'm gonna shove the river. I'm gonna shove the river. Oh, that was enjoyable. That was the guy that had aces against queens earlier, so it's nice to get one back on that one. God, we're so deep. So deep with barcode here, blind vs blind. Gonna raise the flop. But probably do some turn checking. And just call. I'm gonna lose the 3 a lot here, this is why I check the turn. Pot control against the 3. Because I think he has a lot of 3x when he bet calls the flop. But obviously we're not gonna fold this river unless he like makes it like 200 big blinds or something. But I'm gonna lose a lot here when he bets big. But after I check the turn, there's just nothing I can do. It's so frustrating, guys. I know it as well, like I checked the turn because I fucking knew it. Such a sick board. Such a fucking sick board, man. I can't fold, obviously I can't fold. But it's so sad. I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna call a 4-bet against Raf. I'm gonna float the flop here. No, we bet the turn here, for sure. Could bet small, but my sizings have been a bit off today. Tough one, but I think I just have to shove if I get here with his hand. Blocking the ace, queen, ace, jack offsuits. Get one through against the Raf boy. I have no idea about that one. It seems insanely fucking out of line, but... Jack 10 suited here. We call a 3-bet, flop to straight flush draw. Very, 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 very deep. Down here we just call. I don't really know what to make of this turn, to be honest with you. It's good that it's an overcard heart, because it makes it less likely that he has, you know, good hands. This guy doesn't even think about calling. Yeah, I do have 10x, but I'm going to bluff it. Queen 10 off? Oh, come on, let me win this one, please. Oh, it's so sick, guys. It's actually really, really ridiculous. This guy just jammed it in, just sat down, jammed it in with Queen 10 off, and I just lost. Got a flush here still. Still have a flush. I wonder what they have. Whether we can shove the river or not. Or whether we just have to call. Whether we just have to bet like 2/3 pot again. Called a really big turn bet. Really big turn bet. All in is the play, I think. Can't believe I lost that all in with ace king. Well, I can believe it, but it just happens so often to me. It's insane. Oh my god, he's called ace queen. 624 big blinds. He's called ace queen off. Oh my god. Imagine if I hadn't got all in, guys. What is that pot? Oh my god. What's he done? $312. Why? Why have you done this? Oh my god, why? This is incredible. I mean, thank God I went all in. Jesus, that is so funny. Oh my God. Look how big that pot is, guys. Like one of the biggest pots I've ever played online. That's so funny. Just snapping it off.